Welcome to Charlton HR, our own cloud-based record-keeping system. All your HR records stored securely in the cloud. We'll start with a view you see as a manager. It has a secure username and password. I'm now logged in as the manager, Lucas Stanley. Here you can see I've got my photograph and my own personal details such as my total time off allowance, and then on the right hand side of the screen there's any general company announcements. If we click on the people icon on the left hand side and then select employees, we can see all the employees that are working directly for me. I have 3 employees and I'm going to choose one of them to look at in more detail. So we're going to choose Amy Hancock. If we click on the 3 lines on the right hand side, you can see a menu of options that we can then choose to select more detail. The card view is just a quick overview of Amy, and on here we'll be able to see her photograph, her days off, her annual leave that she's taken to date, time off allowance, and then her basic details such as phone numbers, email address and that sort of thing. To go into more detail, if we click on her again, we'll be able to see a lot more detail about Amy. So I'm going to click on the three lines again, and I'm going to choose benefits. The benefits tab, you can see lots of information about Amy. We can see her working pattern, so how many days a week she works and how many hours and on which particular days, her annual leave entitlement, her salary, and then a whole range of benefits as underneath. Now let's look at the process for approving holidays. I'd like to view the time off that Amy has taken to date. So I'm going to click on time off, and then it will bring up a list of all time off that Amy's taken, including sickness, annual leave and any other type of time off, so if she was on maternity leave for example, and how many days. Also whether it's been approved or not approved, as you can see in this box here. Let's say we want to add a training course. If we click on the training icon on the left hand side, we can see now any employees of mine who have requested any training and whether or not it's been approved. So we can see that Louis Moran has had the training approved at the bottom, but also waiting for some approval on the manual handling. So if I click on the tick sign, which is to approve, it will bring up the request and see the little warning note at the top to say that I can change the dates if I don't agree with the date that's suggested. That all looks fine to me, so I'm literally going to approve that, and that will show Louis that he's able to attend on that date, and that now shows as approved here as well. Another place that you can see any actions that you need to achieve for any of your employees is in the workflow. So here you can see that again for that second request, Louis is waiting for approval, so I could do it in this screen as well, so I can click on there, and I'm actually going to decline that one because he requested 2 different sessions, so let's press decline. That will disappear now from my workflow because I've actioned it, and it will also let Louis know that he's been declined when he logs in and show on the system here as well. Let's look at some of the HR reports that you can generate. To a whole range of reports. So if you click on the reporting icon here, and then you can see there's a whole range of reports, employee, financial, time off, etc., which you can either view on screen and filter on, or you might prefer to export to something like Excel, where you'll be able to manipulate the data and kind of create your own reports from there, which is really easy to do. You can see the buttons at the bottom here. Well, that's a quick system overview. For more information, don't hesitate to contact us at admin@charltonassociates.org.